Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. Playing us some Esports Life Tycoon today. Developers, thank you for a key, despite knowing what's probably about to happen. I guess we're doing manager career because there's no other options. Is this me? Am I this dork? Let's give our guy a nice custom look. I'm glad that when you click the slider, his whole body moves at the same time. It's like a magic trick. I don't get to see what it's doing. I just have to click and pull, and he does like a twirl, and suddenly it's different. Outer eyebrows. Inner eyebrows. Every time he spins, it gets worse. Center eyebrows. Why is this possible? I'm just gonna crank all these to the farthest. Okay, I take it back. It's awesome. It's like a new surprise every time. What is eye angle? Oh, now let's do all three bridges. Cool. Your nose is a vacuum now. Oh, you know what I forgot is the two head things at the top. Oh my god. It's like he's having the worst allergic reaction that affects every part of his body, including his eyebrows. Okay, I feel like this blue color is perfectly befitting. I'm glad it doesn't affect your eyebrows. Okay, it's looking good. We gotta find the perfect shirt for this guy. Oh, yeah, of course. This is clearly what he was meant to wear. Okay, here he is. Choose name. Help, I need my EpiPen. Start game. Team name. Friendly fire only. God bless any game that lets you make these things. It's nice that they provide all these options, but let's be honest, the only thing anyone should ever choose is the eggplant. True story. Not the eggplant, but these were basically my Halo colors when you could make like logos and stuff. Choose shirt. I like this. It's like the eggplant has been slashed onto us. There's always like a series of like barf colors. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, we did it. It's time. Okay, so here's all of our default players. We're gonna have to change some data, I think. Surf feeds a lot. I have wall hack. I buy cheats. Only rage quits. Doctor, team kill. Okay, dream team, let's do this. Ah, the house of our dreams. Hello, help, I need my EpiPen. I'm the CEO of Karate Masters. I read you were joining a team and I just wanted to welcome you to the league. We'll see who needs luck the most. Ah, my relationship with Karate Masters has gotten worse. You don't know what you've gotten yourself into. As the CEO of Karate Masters, wait, what? Huh, I appear to have gotten 3 different emails, all people claiming to be the CEO of Karate Masters. And I basically chose the mean response so that my relationship is progressively worse with all of these people who may or may not be the CEO. This is exactly what I picture from like an esports house, especially where everyone's asleep, fully clothed on top of the sheets, little stuffed animals staring down at you, and if you're this guy, literally sleep with your eyes open. And then after that nice night of sleeping, they all sit together and eternally shovel piles of food. Look what this kid's eating for breakfast. It's like 4 chicken breasts and a pile of tomatoes. In fact, that seems to be what all of them are eating. Although this guy looks like he's got a salad, and this guy looks like he's eating like 60 ounces of meat for breakfast. Also, at no point have I watched this dude interact with anybody. End of the preseason, the official League of Heroes League begins league. Moving to a new apartment. This team deserves better. I mean, they don't, but okay. Oh, we're in Bronze League now. Okay. Game wants us to pick a sponsor. Which one has the least expectations of us? Oh my god, do you see how much money these guys make? Just think of all the cheats he must be buying with $6,000. There they are, friendly fire only. That's the face of some champions. God. Here we are in the bigger house. We still live in seclusion. They all sit out there in their weird bachelor pad. Oh, good. Look at that. Us against all these people. Okay, so I basically blasted through the tutorial of this game. Here's basically how this goes. We've got these 5 schmucks right here. Then I send them over here to do some scouting about the other teams. And then I have them all come over here and discuss chemistry. I'm assuming that means the other team's chemistry, or maybe their own. And then we have them sit down and train on their computers, where no one puts their headphones on to play seriously, before sending them over here to stand in front of a bunch of banners to show just how hyped they are. I usually like to leave them here all day in the extreme hopes that it'll blind them before a match. And then when it nears Betty Bye time, they go ahead and shove as much dinner into their face as humanly possible before hitting the hay. Or well, 4 of them hit the hay. Oh my god, this guy literally doesn't sleep all night. And then right back to it the next day. The more you train on all this stuff, of course, it means that the victory expectations change, so it makes it more likely that you'll win. Me, I'm concerned with only one thing. All that hype. I think this might be my favorite part of the game. Pasta for everybody, alien nutrients for this guy. I also noticed they switch beds every night, which is really weird. This guy never stops talking strategy, even in his sleep. And lastly, whoever gets stuck in this bed never sleeps until it's time to get up again, shovel your Alpha Centauri nutrients into your body, and then resume the hype. An unknown person got inside the house. Let's all calm down now. That's not an unknown person getting inside the house. That's someone ringing the doorbell. I'm Sir Feeds-a-Lot's mom. I'm sure you don't feed them well enough, so I've brought some homemade comfort food. Can you give this to them? No, they're on a strict diet. Get out of here, Mrs. Sir Feeds-a-Lot. Your players started a hunger strike as a protest. Their energy will increase slowly for 48 hours. I don't care. Although the media attention made you get 1,000 new followers. See, now that's the kind of hype I'm talking about. And now it's time to fight the Lithuanian Cavaliers. Sweet, we lost. That's what I like to see. But really, look at our sick hype. Meanwhile, while everybody else scouts, this guy's quietly turning into Satan over here. His name is only Rage Quits. I mean, are we really going to be bothered by this? I don't like to be a rat, but Sir Feeds-a-Lot, instead of practicing, spends his time in front of the computer watching videos or doing whatever he likes. I like how to resolve this. In this game's mind, giving this dude a pizza is equal to talking to him. Let's try not to form a human connection whatsoever. Just enjoy this pizza by yourself. Not enough time to perform the task. Okay, never mind. You get to just be upset. Player injured. A bursitis is what the f is a bursitis? Game wants us to spend 11 days away from the computer. I'm gonna try really hard to not let that happen. You must look for a sub right now. Playing with an injured player is not a good idea. That's fine. I'm filled with not good ideas. I love that no matter what task we're doing. These guys are over here just doing team stuff, and this guy's over here just fuming that Sir Feeds-a-Lot was like looking at YouTube videos instead of practicing. Joke's on him. I'm not planning on having anyone do any practicing. I'm convinced we can be a successful team on hype alone. Yeah, that's what makes for good group photos. One of your team members missing, and one of them begging for medical help. Okay, guys, go have a good match. Oh my god, we won. And look at this. My team is true to their names. Sir Feeds-a-Lot fed like crazy with 13 deaths. Only Rage Quits went into the round pissed off. I have Wallhack, avoided getting killed at any time. And I Buy Cheats had a pretty good kill ratio. I'm just saying, this game knows me. See, take that game. We don't need unity among our players. What a happy house. Do you see this? We got one guy raging in his sleep. We have another guy still talking stats. This guy's begging to go to a hospital, and this guy doesn't get to sleep still. Are you just eating raw rice for breakfast? And are you guys drinking water out of wine glasses? Is this like a normal esports thing? Rage Quit's still having a moment. I don't care if the victory expectations say it's going to be a hard match. I think we've proven none of that matters. Statistically speaking, they should blow us away. Huh, well how about that? We won again. Sir Feeds-a-Lot, 15 deaths, I like it. I like how we also never take MVP. That always goes to the other team. Despite basically not training, we're slowly climbing the ranks. Oh boy, we're gonna fight Karate Masters. I've been waiting for this moment. After 3 of their CEOs talked crap to us. Well, well, who's surprised? In fact, if anything, I'm disappointed. Sir Feeds-a-Lot, you didn't die even once? This game is teaching us awesome things. That all we need is hype and we can win. This is the only time this guy can be happy. He takes his rage, sets it aside, literally, and just stares off and kinda smiles. Before going back to fuming all day long. Oh my goodness, more email. I love this team. I want to congratulate you for the team you've put together. They seem eager to win. Will you win the tournament? I don't think so. You've disappointed your fans. A player wants to meet with me. What do you need? I have Wallhack. I want you to buy a PlayScope 4. My friends play Faffy all day long, and I want. You think you can out-negotiate this face? Go back to practicing. Oh, well, good. Now we have 2 people pissed off. We got this guy fuming in the dining room. We got this guy fuming in the bedroom, all over a PlayStation 4. Now, if you'll excuse me, guys, I'm building hype. You know, let's upgrade a room, if you want to call this a room. In fact, we're just going to keep upgrading until we're out of money, and that's when oh, wow, that's sad. But I guess now that we have it, we're going to use it. An unknown person got in the house. Quick, fight him. Hello, I'm Arrow. Oh, God. You're failing this community. You're not uploading enough videos. Hey, Arrow, I already know this. I'm trying to make more videos. This is an esports team. This brought the team together, and there's a team chemistry bonus for 48 hours. Pretty excited to not use that at all. Player suspended. Slight cheating. Sir Feeds-a-Lot. A player of your team was banned for cheating during the last match. A mild punishment of 3 days without competing has been imposed. I would expect this from I Have Wallhack and I Buy Cheats, but not you. You need 5 starters while your team will be given a loss. Good, give me the loss. How about that? I'm still at the top by a ton. I love how basically all this teaches the team. You can go ahead and cheat and your manager doesn't even care. End of the season, here we are. We destroyed everybody. No shocker there. Oh, but now it's time to take this a little more seriously. Lovely. Guess now it's time to check our email. I want to retire. Wallhack wants to retire. And I buy cheats. And then the other 3 guys let me know in Spanish that they want their contracts renewed. The game appears to freeze if I renew contracts, so nobody's getting their contracts renewed. First Silver League match of the game. Let's do it, fellas. You'd think the odds don't look good in our favor. Well, I guess Silver League is going to be a lot like Bronze League, full of us winning unexpectedly. God, that's a lot of hype. Oh my god, I discovered the most amazing bug. Check this out. So this little X up here indicates when our next match is. It counts down as we do stuff. If I let that thing count down to right before the match starts and then save our game, I go back to the main menu, I load that save game, ta-da, we skipped right over the match, and now the countdown is all screwed up. It kind of corrects itself, and unfortunately you can't do this every time, but we can skip quite a few matches this way. And better yet, the game awards us a win for every match we skip. One more example of the game showing us that cheating is the esports path to victory. I also figured out how to change our logo. So as much as I love the eggplant, I love seeing "We Suck" on the wall a lot more and sprayed across the floor. God, that icon just looks great everywhere, doesn't it? Oh, I Buy Cheats wants to talk. Let's see. He seems really upset about something. I don't know what's wrong with us. We're losing every match. I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like practicing or even having fun. What do you mean? We have an undefeated record this season. Sort out. Both of these things heal for 2 points. Make him do push-ups or talk to him. Well, clearly I don't want to talk to him, so go do push-ups for 4 hours. Oh god, he's just out here all day. I just want to point out that for all the working out he just did, he only did like 6 push-ups. God, that logo just looks so good when we win. Sorry, Lion 120. You just lost to We Suck. Can't say I'm surprised. Sorry, but your team can't be promoted. The Gold League requires a minimum fame level of national and at least 50,000 followers. What? But what about all that hype I did? So while we go into Silver Remedial, 2 of our people quit because we suck, but thankfully some of the best guys are still here. There's someone at your door. Only Rage quits. Dr. Teamkill. Sir Feeds a Lot. Don't you guys live here? Say goodbye. I meant renew. Oh well. Goodbye. What happens if we go into the new season with no players? Not enough players. You didn't sign enough players to start. The board will fill your roster with low-ranked players so you can keep playing. Sweet. Look at my reject team. Manager's eyes are totally gone now. The other reason I let all these people just randomly join my team, the game keeps crashing every time I try to add people, and really, these idiots can't be any worse than the last guys. Man, if I had known it'd be this easy, I would have gone ahead and just not made players. And now is the time for me to move them to a new house, because we've hit our follower cap, so luxury apartment it is. There we go, that's the perfect room. We suck. I also figured out how to change their uniforms, and I'm glad to see that they're all wearing it. It's got Let's Game It Out colors, except for the spray-painted We Suck in the middle. I like how unproud this guy is, by the way. He has someone else's logo in his office. More good news. Looks like they've upgraded their palette as well. 2-liter bottles of bargain soda, and what might be a burrito and fries. The esports meal of choice. Also, guys, I don't know if you know this, but you forgot to put the milk away. And just like that, we're at the top of the leaderboards, having conquered Gold League with, again, 0 defeats. And with our victory, we might as well move on to the mansion. Oh boy, look how fancy this is. I didn't realize we were Tony Stark now. This is where they do their blow. This is where they know they suck. This is the other place they know they suck. And probably my favorite part of this is people still have to share rooms. But at least now the scouting room looks like we're doing stocks and stuff. But you know, just because we have a sweet new pad doesn't mean we need to be taking matches. Might as well skip them like normal. I see you're back to eating the green sludge and what looks like either a pile of eggs still in their shells or maybe marshmallows. Fun fact, I had to beat Gold League like 3 or 4 times because you need to have a certain number of followers and I just didn't have them. Also got our people fancy new shirts. Feel like that looks pretty good. FYI, he's the stupid one. Why does this guy look so different from his little thumbnail into this dude? Okay, let's see what's different about Platinum League. Not much as it turns out. Same deal as before, except now I'm in Diamond League. And because we're getting up in the ranks, we're gonna also upgrade to the Space Mansion. Okay, really? This is what we live on now. God, everything looks so much more majestic now, doesn't it? The We Suck really pops. We also designed new shirts. It's Johnny Hotbody riding a bear into that guy's armpit. Ugh, I'm so confused where everything is. I am pleased to see though that We Suck is in more places. It looks especially good right here. We Suck headquarters. Yep, just hanging out, 2-finger typing on my space technology. So for a brief second, I was like, maybe I will hire some new talent. Cool, let's go over here and it's like they're booked for -5 seasons. What does that mean? You can't sign a player who's retiring when the actual contract ends. But why are you here then? Basically what I've learned is literally everybody is quitting after this season. I guess I can't actually hire anybody. Yeah, turns out not so much changes there either. It's pretty much just win 11, get a bunch of money, and be promoted to Dragon League. But let's see if Pro League is any different. Okay, here we are. Final final match of the season, and I managed to activate that bug where I just skipped the match. I'm so curious what happens now. According to the calendar, we did in fact win, and it looks like the rest of our month is free. Well, that didn't take long. The game just froze. So I reloaded the game. Certain elements are now in Spanish. We're fighting a team name with no picture. This match doesn't appear to be on the docket. So I guess instead we'll just work on hype. That match counter of 2 days, 4 hours doesn't appear to actually ever go down. It's a new month now, one just full of freedom and opportunities. Okay, we've been stuck in the Phantom Zone for a couple of months now. Let's see how things are going. Literally everybody has some level of neurosis going on. Most of our equipment is basically broken. We still have not fought this mysterious foe. The calendar is still a blank slate, and I think it's fair to say that we still suck. So I guess that's what Pro League gets you. You just get stuck in your, like, Avengers hover carrier forever. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call up our old friends Karate Masters. I'm gonna schedule a meeting, and we're gonna flee while we still can. But at least this team has tons of hype, 51 million followers, and a space station all their own. So that's the esports life for you. Hope you had fun. I know I did. Pour one out for these lost souls that are stuck on this space station forever, and I'll see you next time.